Clear whey is supposed to taste like juice, but most of the time it turns into foam, clumps, and disappointment. I bought 5 of the most hyped clear whey proteins and tested them back to back. Same water, same shaker, same rules. One of them made my shaker impossible to clean. One of them exploded into a foam volcano. And one of them tasted so good, I forgot it was protein. I'm ranking all 5 from worst to first. And the winner was honestly a complete masterpiece. Before I start the ranking, here's exactly how I tested them. Cold water only, 6 to 8 ounces. A quarter scoop of powder, shake to 12 to 15 seconds, and then I let the foam settle for a little bit, and then I sipped and wrote notes and moved on. No favorites, no adjustments, no special treatment. Every single flavor went through the same exact test. And I'll put my discount code FitFrek below the like button if you want to pick up any of these with the links. Let's get straight into the rankings. And by the way, I tried clear whey protein back around 2010. Back then, it was terrible, syrupy, and I wanted to see how it compares to today. Starting with the very last place, my protein clear whey. The texture hits you immediately. Instead of a refreshing juice-like drink, it instead mixes into this heavy, thick iced tea kind of syrup. The aftertaste actually sits a little longer than it should. But the worst part wasn't the taste. It was the cleaning after, because cleaning my shaker was a little bit annoying. It left some sticky residue on the sides and bottom. I actually had to scrub it a little harder than the other flavors. The foam lingered forever. The flavor was forgettable, and once you try the rest of the lineup, there's no reason to pick this up, ever. So my protein, last place. It's a clear last place. Next, Legion Lemon Lime. This is the only healthy option out of all the flavors. It's naturally flavored, naturally sweetened, and you feel right about it when you drink it. When you mix it, it clears up nicely. There's no clumps at all. The flavor hits in 2 stages. First, it's a lemon profile. The stevia kind of comes up afterwards and shows up at the end and kind of hangs around. If you prefer natural sweeteners, this might be perfect for you. For me, the aftertaste stayed a little bit too long. It's not something I would crave on a daily basis, but it does feel clean and responsible, but not top tier. Third place is Ghost Blue Raspberry. This one is loud before you even taste it. The second you open the tub, the smell hits you right away, like straight candy, but the foam is a little bit out of control. Same shaking as the others, but it turned into this like foam monster that refused to settle. It took longer than anything else in this lineup of flavors, but the flavor is extremely sweet, very accurate. It honestly tastes like liquid candy, but it's not balanced. This is what you drink when you have a sugar craving, not what you drink every day. It's fun, it tastes great, don't get me wrong, but it's too much to beat the other top 2. Second place is NutraBio Mango Mist. This is where the quality jumps. The mixability is nearly perfect. I had 0 clumps. The liquid turned clear quickly, and the foam settled faster than most of the other flavors. The flavor is sharp, clean, and surprisingly accurate. There's nothing of like a chemical aftertaste that ruins a lot of clear whey products. It is sweet, but it's not overpowering. The aftertaste disappears fast, but it's extremely drinkable. This was the first one that actually tastes like a everyday protein. It's refreshing, reliable, consistent. I could see myself buying it again. But there was still one product that crushed everything else. The clear number 1 is Core Nutritionals Iso Clear Orange Cream. I took 1 sip, I immediately knew this was different. I was in heaven. This isn't good for a protein drink. This is good, period. It tastes exactly like an orange creamsicle. Heck, I think you can freeze it and turn it into ice cream. It would taste really, actually that's a good idea. Make some ice cream with that. But the sweetness is perfect. The flavor accuracy is also perfect. The texture is shockingly good for a clear whey. You won't believe you're drinking whey protein when you're drinking it. It still feels like a refreshing juice, but it somehow gives a creamy finish without feeling heavy at all. The foam settles quickly, it's clear, there's no clumps, and there's zero residue in the shaker. This was the only one in the entire lineup I would genuinely drink for fun, and I would buy it again without hesitation. It feels like a treat, and it absolutely deserves first place. But here's a cheat sheet. If you want the best flavor experience, get the core orange cream. If you want like an everyday option, get Nutra Bio. If you want something that tastes like straight candy, Ghost is your option. If you want something natural sweeteners and a cleaner ingredient panel and profile, Legion. And My Protein is the one I would not want to buy again. But if you want to see me compare traditional whey or isolate flavors next, tell me which brand to test and I'll do it. Without hesitation. I need that protein for the gains. See you in the next one.